guys. Can you guys hear me? Hello? Let's tone this down a bit. Something like that. Hello? I'm still searching for some components here. Which we might need tonight. So, Bitrip was first, and then Soldering, sorry, I have no clue how to pronounce that, was second, and Nigel Young was third. Magic Smoke livestream. Who knows? We'll see. If the fuses do their work, it's going to be very boring. No. Where is that component? No music anymore. No, I just turned it down. If I don't talk, it comes back. Or is it too low now? I can't really tell. So let's lower. Ah, okay. How's that? Well, it'll depend on the fuses if there will be smoke or not. I don't know. Right? I mean, can't make smoke if there's none. Maybe these fuses don't contain smoke. Okay, whatever I was looking for isn't here either. I'm a bit slow, actually. Otherwise, I'm good, but you get bad fuses to prove a point. We'll see. Now, where are those diodes? Can't imagine I put them away already. Let me check on which order they came in. Oh, they didn't come in this order. Other order? Yes, other order, okay. Still not sure. Sorry guys, need to look this up. No, in my orders, order history. Sometimes websites are just kind of crappy. Sorry, this is very boring. I realize that, but why is my camera so much higher than normal? Is this better? Yeah, that looks wrong. Okay. Like that. Yes, but then somewhat like this. Oh, what's wrong? Why is there so much room? Huh? Not quite, huh? Oh, okay. I guess that's good. Let's see here. I'll pay attention to chat in a minute. Hold on. So... where's that? Is it? Oh, man. I am not well organized today. Yes. Okay. All my boards are using SN74A HCT, not ACT level shifters, so those work fine for me at least. Hold on, let me take one last gander for that thing I'm looking for, and then oh my, then I might just give up. Who knows? Sure, easy thing. These. Okay, think about it. Good. Okay, that's fine. Okay, we're done. Yes, good evening, folk. Oh, it's already 10 over. Oh, no. Right, let me read chat for a little bit. Rob Keane is like, I heard a rumor we were blowing up shiz tonight, or today. Well, that could be right. We're going to do various tests, including blowing them up. Oh, yeah, the pattern in the back isn't doing that great, huh? Okay, let me find a different palette. There, that's better. Maybe a little bit less brightness. Yeah, there we go. Is that better? The HCT. Okay, well, an HCT is a bit slower than the AHCT, but should still be fine. It's hard to say why it isn't working for you, Christopher. Or Christophe. Normally they should. Magic smoke and popping fuses, please. Well, we'll see. I'm gonna have some drink. See if the top camera is working. Wow, that's zoomed in. Okay. There. We've got Some sugar-free options, except one is 0 with still a bit of sugar. I want the Sprite. I'm not even gonna ask. Okay. Right. Back to the normal beginning. What is everyone drinking tonight? Oh, I might need to adjust my camera. When we started, we still had like the big yellow ball of sunshine outside. And now we don't. So now my image is a bit flat. Let me see about how the lighting is set. Should be good. Rivella Framboos. Not sure I've had that one. Maybe as a tryout. Oh, okay. So you have a HCT, ACT, okay. Try to put 3.3 volt on data pin, but it won't output 5 volt. Max measure is 3.6. Oh, that's odd. Yeah, no. Normally, if you put a 1 on the input, you should get a 1 on the output, and that should be 5 volt. Where's Johnny? I don't know where Johnny. Maybe he hit the bars already. He's early today, so he'll join the end of the stream. No, I don't know. Just a boring old Coke Zero. Aw, that's nice. The Coke Zero is pretty good. So let's slowly get started, because, well, there's stuff to prepare before we can start the blowing up. So let's take a look at, this time I ordered some PCBs from JLC PCB, because, I don't know, I felt like it. Generally I order from PCB Way, because I like them, but JLC PCB shouldn't be too bad either. And this way I could get 1 OZ copper on the outside layers, and half an OZ copper on the inside layers, because, well, it's part of the test, I guess. Okay, so we have some PCBs. Let's get our very safe box cutter. Let's see if we can, oh, look at that. Oh, too bad. It's too safe. Can't open these. No, why? Okay, last try. Oh, I think I got it. There. Okay, so we've got some PCBs, and these are very simple, because, well, the test isn't that complicated. But basically, these are the Quinled / Intermit.Tech fuse blower board trademark. Yes. And they basically have... Oh, why is there... Oh, there's vias in there. Okay. I was like, why is the silk screen not continuous? But there's vias in the silk screen. So, but they have several tracks. So here's a track, and these have diodes attached if you want to. Here we have 2 inputs again with some distributed fuses. These are with vias, and this one is without it, although there's vias pretty close. And then again, they go through these output terminals, and you can attach some diodes if you want to. And then on the bottom part, I just have some ground tracks for, you know, if you also want to run ground through the board. Is it possible to damage data port in brainboard if it was shorted to 24 volt in LED strip? Yes. Those level shifters don't like anything except 5 volts, so they probably are toast. Could be that single channel, could be 4 of the channels, because the brainboard has 2 level shifter chips per 4 channels. It has one. So yeah, I think we'll solder 2 together actually, or at least start with the terminals and then solder on the fuses, because I have a different type of fuse which I probably want to make use of. Let me see which baggie to use. What size is in here? Anyway, don't need this. Yeah, these are decent values. So I want to maybe start using this type of fuse. So this is an 1808 SMD fuse of 6.3 amps. Okay. And they are, I'll just throw some on the table here. This style, they're very, well, they're relatively small. If we get a, we have an ATO fuse here. There. These are one-time blow fuses, because I've run into some issues using auto reset fuses, especially on projects that have a enclosed case. So as you can see, this is an ATO fuse we use on the Dig Uno, Quad, and Octa, and these are a lot smaller, but you can still get them in 5, 6.3, 7, 7.5, 8, 9, and 10 amps and above even, but these have a voltage rating of 32 volt, and I want to incorporate 48 volt support in a lot of the boards, and these have a voltage rating of 125 volt. So yeah, we need to switch to a different fuse. So I was looking at these. Now these aren't as readily available as these, so because you can go to an automotive shop and get one of these, but if you look in the description, there's 2 AliExpress links there. That's also where I got most of the fuses we're going to be blowing up and testing today. And you can get like a 10 pack or even a 50 pack for like $5 or $6. So that's pretty cheap. And in all the products I would be using these, I'll probably include some spares. And yeah, then I hope this will be a good replacement. But one of the things we're going to test is also heat. Because, well, using PTCs, I've run into some issues with heat on enclosed cases, and I'm hoping these will solve that. Yeah, these are one shot only, Mr. Blue. But let's see, we have various values here, because, let me put this back, because otherwise I'll lose it. And we also have various brands. So we'll probably do some tests with that. So this is a 6.3. This is a 5 amp. Let's see, from this vendor we have a 10 amp and a fuse holder, right? So the advantage of these fuses is you can use them directly soldered onto the board. So in theory, because this is the first time testing this footprint, let me get a tweezer. So in theory, you can solder them onto the board using a pick and place machine and just a solder paste like that. And that seems to be a good footprint for that. Seems to be well covered while keeping right spacing. But of course, if then the fuse blows, well, you can't use it anymore. So then you also can get these sockets, and let's see how well these fit on that footprint. They seem to fit perfectly, and thus then if you have a fuse in a socket and that fuse blows, you can just hold on, let's try and get this in. There, you can just put a new fuse into the socket, right? And integrating these into a product, especially if you have a fully enclosed case, is a lot easier than integrating this giant behemoth thing which kind of needs to stick out, etc. And the problem with PTCs is, inherently, because of how the PTCs work, they generate a lot of heat. And if you do that on like a dig board, that's fine, because those are generally in a large enclosure and don't cause a problem like that. But if it's a small enclosure, hint hint, like the the AN Penta Mini here, that amount of heat can actually cause issues. And that's why we're investigating other options. Install 2 with solder blobs to swap over. I don't know how do you mean that. I have considered glass fuses, Mr. Blue, but those are generally a lot bigger, so we run into a size issue again, and they have a higher resistance than these SMD fuses, and thus they will again create more heat. Yeah, if you take a PTC fuse and you heatsink it, well, the inherent function of it is to heat up before it fully opens, basically. So if you influence that heating pattern, you will influence how the fuse reacts. One in circuit, one spare. Saves a socket and gives 2 chances. But then how would you swap the fuse without a soldering iron? Because I don't want people to need to use a soldering iron. We will look into one of those options though today, having one soldered on the board like so, and then the other one an empty socket, so that if this one blows, you can populate the empty socket. And the reason to have it soldered onto the board originally is because of the heat. Now, if you change 1 or 2 into a socket, and those will generate more heat, that's not a problem. But I'm going to have boards with like 8 of these fuses, and well, we'll look at the temperature differences between the socketed one and the non-socketed one. If there's a huge delta there, I might want to go that route. So including a socket and the soldered on version. If you blow the soldered on version, you can just pop it in the socket. Oh, you mean solder blobs to swap over the circuit? Well, that would require a lot more room again, and that little bridge there, if we're talking 5 or 10 amps, would need to carry a lot of current, so... Well, I think the Dig Uno is going to stay as it is, because I'm not looking at upgrading those to 48 volt support right now. But I am looking at options for a Dig Octa and for some other future products. So yeah, that's what we're going to do today. Oh, we're not in focus. We're not focused at all. There. We're going to solder 2 of these up, I think. And then we're going to pop some fuses. So first off, we need to get connectors. And we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, you can't even see. I'll zoom out. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those 2-pin connectors. And then times 2, we need 12. I think I have those over here. Should have a decent amount. Okay. So 1, 2. Oh, these don't have caps. Oh, okay. Go away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10, 11, 12. Okay. Now you can see I also have room for some other type sockets, and those are also something I want to test. So I incorporated that in this board. We have this type of socket, and those are for let me try and find the right baggie. No, close though. Hold on. it might actually be on my desk. My other desk. I think so. Yeah. Okay. I'll be right back. I need to get these type of connectors, and you can see. Because I've been playing with alternate connectors, including some of these direct wire connectors, basically. And we have some really big ones here. Sadly, I didn't make a footprint for those yet, so those we can't look at yet. But there are these. And these are actually pretty nice, because they'll take 12 gauge without a ferrule, or 14 gauge with a ferrule. And we should be able to fit, if I did everything correctly, this one over here like that. Well, that actually lines up pretty good. The edge is also flush, it seems. Flush enough. Yeah. Cool. Okay, I should have more of those. So in that sense, this is a dual test, because I'll also be testing these terminals to see how warm they get and the current they can carry, and if they work nicely on a board, and if the footprint I designed for them is correct, yada yada yada. So now we have, let's populate it real quick. Yeah. Secretly also blowing up the AliExpress piece here. Well, there's not one. We have like 3 or 4. We can take a look at that, maybe. Maybe. It depends on how far we get in the stream. I'm just going to see if this all goes in correctly. Yes, that should work. Okay. And since these are in the middle, we can still pretty easily reach them. But we will populate them. But we're just going to do... Are we going to do hand soldering? Maybe we should actually do reflow soldering. Hey there, GeoXDR Relax. Nice. So maybe we should do one with SMD reflow soldering and one with just using the iron. Of course, these will all be iron, the connectors. Nice. Welcome. Oh, Kitty's here. Hey, Kitty. You want to see the cat? I'm gonna grab the camera and try and show you the cat. Let's see. Kitty? Hi? Oh, okay. I can't move. Okay, there. Hi, Kitty. Hi? Nowadays, he always comes and watches the stream for some reason. Hi? Yeah. You're such a good kitty. Okay. You're off-screen, kitty. You need to move back. No, I don't have more cable. Okay, now I do. There. Hello. Say hi to the camera. No. No. Yeah, good boy. You're off screen. You need to be on screen. I'm over here. There we go. Hold on, let me switch hands. There. Yeah. He's always very enthusiastic. Oh, yeah. Okay, Kiki, I need to get back to work. You'll get some treats later. Oh, okay. How do I cable manage this back? Don't know. Hold on. Oh. There, I think. I hope. Okay. I'll be right back. Hold on. Go. Okay, well that was a random kitty appearance. Oh, what did chat say? Feed me treats. Yeah, he likes his treats. We don't actually have any smarts for the cat. We just feed him manually. Hold on, let me try and get the camera right again. I think so. Whatever. Oh, he's back. No, I gotta do soldering. Yeah, you're a good kitty. Yeah. Okay. Okay, enough distractions by the kitty. Boy. Oh, no. As I was saying, we'll do one with SMD paste, and then we'll do the other with the soldering iron, and we can also see if there's a difference there. Because this is all about spotting differences and how well this is going to work, and, you know, your complete infrastructure demolished by a cat. Well, yeah, he's here more often, so it's funny. He keeps me company sometimes, right? So, let's see, we need these. This is the fuse holders. And this can go here. Now, these are fuse holders by a... I don't know what brand this is, but a different brand. I also have fuse holders by Little Fuse themselves. Or should have. I think... those would be in here. And we're also going to compare those. So I need to find those. Nope. Still nope. There. Okay, because these are genuine Little fuses, and the others are different brands, but those should also be okay. But we're going to be testing the genuine Little fuse holders. Kitty, I don't have time right now. Later. So these are the actual Little fuse holders with fuses, and they also have a little LF on there. It's hard to show you right now. So let's get a few. Let's see how we're gonna do. We're gonna do one of the cheaper, I'm just gonna call it what it is, fuse holders here, and then we'll do a little fuse holders because those tracks are mostly the same. There. And over here we'll do the same. So let's get all these. We'll do a cheaper one and a little fuse one over here. Like so. And then we'll leave this spot blank, or rather we'll solder down a fuse. Do I have a 5 amp fuse here? In theory I do. This is a 6.3. We'll solder down a 5 amp fuse so we can test it in and outside of the socket. So over here we'll have a 5 amp out of the socket, and we can also put one in the socket later. The price difference is about 3 to 4 times more expensive. So basically we're testing if that's worth it. If it's worth it, I'll include it in my product. Of course it affects the price. But if there's little difference to performance and they're 3 times cheaper, why do that, right? So I think we need to hot reflow these first. Well, I guess we can do both boards, huh? Should we do it differently? Yeah, because we have sockets here. Let's reflow some... Oh no, wait, we're going to solder it on this board. Okay, yeah. Right. Let's see, I should still have some... It's old, but it should still work paste over here. I hope. We'll see. Although this is low temperature paste, I now realize. So... we'll see what happens. Okay. Yeah, this is lead free. Okay, so let's see if we can get something out of this tube still. I don't actually know. Okay, let's squeeze it onto a paper first, because whatever is in the nozzle's likely very old. It's all very old, actually. I think it's over 1.5 years old. But we'll see if we can still get some use out of it. Oh, hold on. Just trying to squeeze it out so it starts running a bit better. Wow, that's hard. Okay. This paste may have seen its best days. Do I have another syringe? I don't think so. Oh, I do have other nozzles though. Huh. I was like, oh, I don't think I can find the nozzles. Then they were right there. We'll use a bigger nozzle. Let's see if this works better. Oh yeah, oh look at that. Okay, and now it's all gooey again. Good! Okay, away with that one. Okay, so we'll apply a copious amount. there, there, there. So those diode pads are there, so I can do a little bit extra testing, but we're not going to do that right now. I'll do that on my own sometime. I'm debating if I want to solder them on or not. I think over here we're also going to do paste. There, plenty of paste. Well. Okay. So let's pick and place that manually and then reflow it. There we go. 7 amp, okay. Well, I guess on this side we should also just populate it all. We're going to skip the solder on test, and I'll do that later. I want to have more pads with the fuse actually soldered in place, so we can properly test that, and then I'll do other tests later. So let's squirt down some more over here. There. Is there anyone else from Europe on the chat? I'm here. I'm from Europe. What's Europe? What? What are you talking about? Right, we need to populate it with fuses, huh? Let's do some 5, some 6.3, and some 10s. So this is a 5. Oh wait, no. I want to use the little fuses here. That's a good test. Let's see. Should have some 5. Right. .3. That's an interesting value. And let's do a 10 if I have it. Yes, I do. Okay. So let's see, this is a hold on. 10. Okay. So that can go here. 6.3. That can go here. 5 can go over here. Okay. Let's put them on my cork for right now. And then we need a genuine, they're not counterfeit, they're just a different brand. Fuse holder. And I'll use a different brand again. You guys want to pull? I can make a pull. One moment, please. We can do that while reflow is running. Oh, no. Okay, so now I have all the fuses I want to test populated. Now I need a AC cord. So this one will go here for right now. And this one will go on top. Power. Okay. We need a pole, hey? Let's make a pole. Start pole. Are you in Europa? Start. Now I can discern the actual fuse type and brand from the markings on the fuse. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit more. Yeah. Hold on, let me try and stabilize that. So these are all little fuse. You can see a tiny LF. But if we take a look at this one, for instance. Let me try and get it out. Well, I kind of scuffed it up, but if you take a look at this one, you can clearly see that's a different brand. This one's actually not that well labeled, but others are better labeled. So you'll be able to tell which one is which. Well, it's wetted nicely. I'm gonna open a window real quick. There we go. LFI? What's LFI? Oh, look at that. Nice action there. It's smoking for sure. I mean, I'm not sure you can see it, but... Live from Iceland, live volcano streams. Oh wow, okay. Look at those fuses go. The footprint seems pretty good. Yeah, there's lots of smoke here. Wait, let me try and show you. We got our first smoke. See? It's not on fire, but it's smoking. Okay, well I think this one's done, so let me try and get it off without spilling anything. Okay. I think that's good. Now let me try and get the other one on there. There. Yeah, I decided against it in the end. I'll try that later on. Because in a production board, these will also be reflow soldered, so. Scope and cost of fuse for resistance over time. I guess we could test between the two boards if there's a difference in resistance just from the sockets. I'm not sure my multimeter is accurate enough for that, but we'll see. Oh, get these back. Hey? Yeah. I'm gonna ignore him for now, because otherwise he doesn't leave. The board is slowly heating up. It's a 4-layer board, so it takes a little bit. RGB smoke? What? So let's give it another 4 minutes for if people are in Europe or not, and then we'll close the poll. 16 likes only? Oh, we've already got 24 likes, but there's 74 people watching. What are you doing? I'm actually soldering for you. Well, you know, you're joining along. You see 19 likes? I see 26 now. Are you subscribed? I should do all the YouTuber stuff. Are you subscribed? Subscribe, hit the bell icon 7 times, do a dance. I don't know. How does that work? Slam the like button like the Hulk. Ooh. These are having a harder time reflowing. We'll give him a little bit. Oh, it's 33 likes now. Thank you. Is this reflow? I don't think so. Oh, these aren't done yet. It was old paste though. Now is a good time for an ad. Yeah, I've tried to disable all the ad stuff again. I hope it's working. Should we maybe add a bit of flux? I don't know. Okay, well, this one's good. I think this one is also good. Yeah, it just doesn't look that great yet. I'm gonna add a little bit of flux. Little bit of flux. Well, as I said, it's old paste, so let's see. Oh, look at that. That's certainly fluxing. Well, I guess I'll do it to most pads. That's better. I don't know, that little fuse over there just doesn't like it. Okay, I'll take it. Should be fine. So let's try and get it off of there. There. Let's see. Hey Spandex says, hi Intermit.Tech, I'm new to your channel. Thanks for the video regarding the Quinled LED controller. Was looking for a multiple output controller. Nice. Awesome, you found it. It's at 155C, but this is 138C flux, so I could have maybe upped the temperature a little bit, but generally this is enough. Oh wait, I forgot to close the poll. Let's close the poll. End poll. So 69%, oh yeah, is from Europe and 30% is not from Europe. Okay. Okay, let's get the fume extractor over here. I guess we'll leave the flux around for now. %. That's the extra aliens who don't want to be recognized. We've wondered about these polls before on here. It's very interesting how they round up numbers. Okay. So let's try and get this situated. Now, are these all about the same height? Okay, so the clamp terminals are slightly less high. This board is really hot. I'm going to do the other one first. There. Yeah, this solder flowed way nicer, but this is the second board we pasted, so let's see if I can put these on and then solder them on. I guess you could also put them on incorrectly, but that would suck. Oh, well, I guess, you know, we'll do it like this. Okay, we need a soldering iron. Nope, I don't want. There. I lowered the music slightly because I think it was just too loud. Okay, sorry for the noise. Oh no, the light in the fume extractor is giving out. What the hell? Okay. Oh wait, let's do one and then check. Okay. Right. Yep, these are straight on the board, that's good. Okay. Let me up the ISO on this one a little bit. There. Yep. Okay, that's better. Okay, well that was pretty easy. So now we can use these clips like so. Okay. Let's double check they're all facing outward. Yes, they are. Good. Seems my voice doesn't like solar fumes, huh? Okay, let's do it like that. Let's give it a good push, because don't think we need to check on these. There was a question. Your power supply is a Meanwell 600-5 at 100 amp. This PC is not available in Belgium. Oh, the RSP line I believe is just as good in that sense, yeah. These are the ground pads. Those are going to be a bit harder. I wish it would focus on the soldering joint, but maybe I need to move it like that. There we go. Okay. Okay. Does look good. Let's see how I'm going to do this. Oh no, messed it up. Okay. Ow, board's hot. So I need to put this on an edge, turn it around like that, and then we can turn it like so. There. Good. So these are the grounds, so only the back is filled as a whole ground though. Let's keep it on there for a little bit. Okay. There. Okay, that should do it. So now we have all the connectors and the fuses soldered to the board. And well, it's going to be very interesting to test. Let's do the next one. Let's see if I can do it like this. I think so. Do I have another one of these? Yes, I do. Yes. No. Just balancing out the board here. Okay. Let me clean that up. There. Okay. Let's see here. That looks flush and straight. That's good. Good. Oh, can't see. Okay. Good. Now the others. Yeah, some of these tests are actually for the AN Penta Mini because I had identified some heating issues and I'm hoping this will be able to correct that. So that's why there's a slight delay again. But what you're gonna do... or believe Philip. One of the either. Either think I only want to release it when it's working correctly and very well, or believe Philip. There. At least Philip doesn't lack in confidence. See if we can turn this around. I don't think so, but out, hot. Oh, we lost one. Okay, never mind. Let's see. Okay. We would believe you, Quinn, if you told us the cat ate them. Wow. Yeah, the new ones suck. I'm not sure. These are still the old. This is still one of the old ones. I'm actually debating if this one came from IKEA or not, but this is a lot better than the new ones. Okay, soldering completed, and we now have some fuse holders and sockets and fuses and things. 2 boards actually. Okay, let's turn this off. We might need that a little bit later, but not right now. We don't need the flux anymore. So one of you guys said if we could measure the resistance. I was like, oh, that's actually a good idea. Let's try that. And we should do that on a 5 amp fuse. Well, first off, we've got 2 different 5 amp fuses here on the same spot. So this is brand X and this is little fuse. Let's see if we can spot a difference there. Let's see if we can get the multimeter on screen. Yes, we can. Oh, no, don't do that. Nope. Let's see, 2-wire resistance, and I don't think it'll be accurate enough. So let's see here. 0.06 ohm. Okay. If I press them real hard, still 0.05. Okay, so let's see if we do on the caps here. 0.11 ohm. Okay. And then if we do it on the caps here. Oh, 0.06 ohm. Okay. Let's try that again. .08. Yeah, it's always hard with these probes to do it correctly. 0.0809. Okay. And over here. 0.06. Oh. Let's see if we can select a different. Oh, we need to go to a different. Okay. Range. We want Does that work? Let's check. No, that's mega. We need. I don't know what we need. Let's go kilo. Yeah, we can try terminal 2. No. We need the 6. Okay. Hold on. 600 ohm. Okay. So let's try a terminal. Okay. We can just use the screws. 0.08. Or, yeah. 0.08. Okay. And on these. .06, and that is basically the same. Oh wait, no, I know why it's lower. Oh, damn it. Okay. These two go to the same screw terminal, and over here that works because this is an empty socket, and this is a soldered on fuse. That's fine. Over here, I soldered a fuse to both channels. So it's logical that the reading is going to be lower because there's 2 fuses there. Stupid. Anyway, this is a 7 amp and this is a 10 amp. Let's see what the 7 amp says. 006, okay. And over here should be slightly lower. 006, okay. Okay. Now let's try and see if the fuse holder makes a difference in measuring. Let's get some of those 5 amp fuses of brand X. There. Let's take the fuse out of this guy here. If I can. Okay. Let me get a plier type thingy. This should do it. There. And there. And we'll use a 5 amp fuse on all of those and compare the results. Oh. Yeah, power diff is in development. It will continue at some point. But there's some other stuff that has priority for now, and you know, there's all kinds of things going on at the same time, so. Okay. So, we should see about the same from here to here. 008. Oh, it says 009 on the screen, but my screen says 008. Oh, there we go. Okay. And over here should be the same. 008. Okay. And then let's test the other fuse holder. 008. Okay. Thanks, Timothy. 008. Okay. So Sorry about that. The different fuse holder, at least as far as we can measure with this equipment, doesn't seem to make that big a difference. Oh, we could test something else interesting. We have the different terminal style here. So if we do this, it's 009008. Okay, and if we do this, well, it's the same. Okay, that's good. Okay, that's good. Right. Let's just blow some stuff up. Do we want to blow it up with a load or a short circuit? I guess we could just do a short circuit first. Huh? I mean... Wait, I'm hearing the cat, but I don't know where he is. Okay. How are we going to do that? Let's take a power supply. Let's take my 12 volt power supply here. Oh, there he is. Right. My disk's getting too small there. 12 volt power supply. And let's hook up some power to that. Yeah, I thought about looking for them before the stream, and then I didn't. So we'll do the averting the eyes. Okay, we'll do the top one. And we'll hook up positive to that. Let's screw that down. I can't really, because I only use my own Geo. What fuse will blow first? Yeah, let's do a normal test first. Safety squints engage. Exactly. Exactly. Okay, let's remove this for now. It's irritating me. Kitty, go away. Nope, nope. Okay. Okay. Let's get a piece of wire. I think I have one here. Look at that. Well, we shouldn't need a fire extinguisher. We have fuses. Okay, so let's put this in the ground terminal. Put it in there correctly. It's not really meant to go in there, but should work. There. That's a good fit. And then we have this side, and we can touch it like that. And let's see if the fuse pops. It's very simple to do. Let me get the right power supply. Okay. Let's leave this disconnected. There. Okay. Let's put this on voltage. Okay. Is there power on the board right now? I should have put an LED on there, I guess. Positive, negative. Yes, we have 12.1 volts on the board. Okay. Oh no! We made a mistake! Uh-oh. Oh, okay. It wasn't welded on that hard yet. Okay, well, that fuse is blown. So that was a 5 amp fuse with 12 volt there. So as a short circuit protection, I'd say that worked fine. Shall we go up in fuse size? Yeah, Kitty's here like, oh, what are we doing? Should we go to a 10 amp? Kitty, I'm going to escort you to the living room soon. Yeah, I know. Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna give him some candy and then he'll leave. Come on, Kitty, come. Okay, I distracted him with candy.
They talk about another kind of work.
Yes, so these power supplies do actually not have hiccup mode. I'm using a UHP 500-12. So 12 volt and 500 watts. I don't know how many amps, I guess. Hold on, let me put the new fuse in here. There. 500. Yeah, so it's 41 amps. Give it about roundabout. That should, be plenty for our fuse popping needs. So we just did a 5 amp of brand X. Now we're going to do a 10 amp. So let's turn on the power. Later, Mr. Blue. Right. So, oh no. Oh no. Oh, it's already dead. Well, basic fuse popping as far as it goes. There's sparks, but that's okay. There. Yeah, I actually expected the 10 amp to pop a little bit harder. Or rather, make it fuse more. Let's try another 10 amp. Well, there's already fusing on all of my boards. These are just evaluating it for some future board designs I'm doing. Because the current fuses, the ATO fuses, aren't rated up to 48 volts. So we need something different. And before I use something, I want to know the characteristics well. So I do my own testing, and sometimes I take you guys along. Oh no, he's back. I'm just going to ignore him. Okay, power. Okay. So, are we just going to blow this one too? I guess. Yeah, but we'll do a load testing later, and then things will heat up. Because I can take the thermal camera. Yeah, we can blow this one up with the thermal camera on there. Oh damn it! I should have set up the remote streaming. Should I set up remote streaming real quick? What app did I use for that? DroidCam. Okay, I need to think about. Let me see if I can install the DroidCam plug-in on my OBS while it's running. I believe it's a plug-in. The plugin. Windows. We're just gonna run the installer while OBS is running. If I disappear, you know what's going on. Okay, let's see if I can add the plugin. No, I probably really need to restart OBS to do that. As long as I don't stop streaming, I guess I could do that. Yeah, let me try and do that real quick. I'll be right back, I hope. If not, please join the new stream, but I'm just not gonna hit stop streaming. Okay, be right back. Are we still here? Are we here again? And back. Okay, nice. Now let's see if I can add the plugin. Yeah, DroidCam OBS is here. Okay. My IP is this. Let's see if this works. I need to view an ad, hold on. I guess we're gonna view an ad now. Yeah, music restarted because I restarted the stream. Because I restarted OBS. Okay, I need to... I get my reward in 19 seconds. I'll hit the forward button on the music like a gazillion times. There. No, a little bit further. So, there. I no clue what number we get now. Exactly. Okay, go away. Okay, we've got HD mode now. So, did I fill in the right IP? 1024.1.120. Yes. And where is it? How does this work again? I forget. Go away. Maybe I should have prepared this better. 1024.1.120. Yeah. Hold on, maybe I got the app wrong. I used a different app before. Screen stream. More ads. Go away. I think I used a different app, so okay, we need to set that app up. No. Okay, go away.
Wish I could relive the day I met you.
I want to connect to OBS. How do I do that? Yeah, I know. I don't want to download OBS. So this is available on TCP. Okay. Streaming preferences. Okay. Video. Yeah, that looks like values I would enter. Okay. So we need to go away with the droid cam, I guess. Yes. Add media source. Android thermal. It's not a local file. It's PCP.
Something calling me to your heart, and I always want you by my side. Keep your body next to mine.
Okay. Okay. Oh! Look at that! Oh! Look at that! Oh! It's in front of chat though. What? Hold on. It's in front of chat though. Hold on. Over here? Yeah. Dual audio. Okay, hold on. Go away. Okay, the audio should be off now. Echo, 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 echo. Is the echo still there or is it better now? I guess I should move it to the right of the screen. No, that's me. Something like that. Okay. I'll try and keep everything on the screen. So now when I do this, there's a slight delay, but otherwise I think it should be pretty good. Oh, the power supply is already on. So I'm going to touch this and let's see if the fuse heats up. In theory it should. Oh, there, look at that. Oh, okay, well it's not welded on very hard. But we saw it light up. Cool, okay. Good. Yeah, this is RIP. Okay. I do have higher value fuses for fun. Let's try one of these, of those, and then we'll do a actual load test. 6.3, 7, 8, 5, 10. Should have some higher values somewhere. 7, 10. Rest in fumes. Well, these don't really fume, but... Oh, there we go. 15, 30, 46. Okay. Okay, let's have some fun with that. Because I have these baggies. This is a 40 amp fuse, a 15 amp, and a 30 amp. So let's start with 15 and see where we run into trouble. Oh, these actually feel heavier. Yeah, exactly, Dutch Taurus. I'm like... These are only from brand X. I don't believe Little Fuse makes these. There might be a reason for that. Come on, tape. You can do it. Okay, let's see. Oh, these are from another different brand. Okay. I think these are from AliExpress. No, I don't want to put 24 volts because then it's too many amps and, you know. Okay, let's do the same test with a 15 amp. And these might actually also be slow blow instead of very fast acting. Let's see here. Oh, more spark. It actually didn't get that hot. Yeah, Andy, that's what we're going to do after this. We're going to connect the loads and then we're going to see at what load it pops. But first we want to do some short circuit testing to see how that performs. So, okay, we're going to move from 15 amps to 30. Yes! It is my eye protection shield. Funnily enough, these actually say little fuse. Huh. Do they? Oh, no. They say a different brand altogether. JF. Okay, no clue who that is. So let's pop it in there. Preferably with the text upside. Yeah, there. Okay. Eye protection back in place. I shouldn't point directly at it because then you can read the temperature better, I think. Here we go. 30 amp fuse. Oh, look. Oh, wow. Look at that trace light up. Wait, it's still... Oh, something different is happening. The power supply is pulsing on and off. And, yeah, so the power supply went into protection mode. So the power supply is on again. Yeah, so our 500 watt power supply can't pop this fuse. Or at least, yeah, because how much did we calculate it could deliver? Why did the wire spark? Because you're hot plugging the wire. I mean, you're basically welding the wire. Yeah, I have to wait for the power supply to reset. Yeah, so it's in theory capable of delivering 41 amps, but it can't pop a 30 amp fuse, which is logical actually. No, I can hear the power supply going into protection mode, so it's turning on and off. So when it's connected like this, more sparks. It is a dead short, and then if you have a good power supply, it'll protect itself. But I can feel the wire heating up, and you can easily see the trace and the fuse heating up too. Let's see how warm it gets. Yeah, but the power supply is going tick-tock, 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 because it's noticing the dead short, and once it's really dead shorted, it'll turn off. Okay, the wire is getting hot. I'm gonna remove the wire. But I mean, that's not a bad result. I mean, a 30 amp fuse not popping with 40 amp, that is in line of to be expected, right? So, okay, interesting. So let's try and get this out there. Well, no, I think this one is just rated for you know, what it says on the back, 30 amps. And then you'll need at least 50 or 60 amps to pop it. And I don't have that on my desk right now, so... Well, no, I mean, I don't want to use... I don't have a little fuse of these, no. I do want to test the 6 amp in this baggie, though. Because this is a different brand, I think. No, it's not. No. Okay. So we'll move on from dead shorting, because we've tested that dead shorting seems to work just fine. You get a little spark, fuse blows, no problem, right? We'll move on to load testing. What happens when I turn my phone off? Oh, it just comes back. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. I believe it's high thermoplastic. It's not ceramic. So let's get some load testers and hook those up. Now, I believe I recently got one that was broken. So we'll have to see if that's indeed the case or not. This one's already pre-wired with fork terminals, so that's nice. Pretty good there, Brenzilov. Some of the testing we're actually doing to finalize those boards. So this is ground, so let's hook that up to ground. It seems I bent these forks a little bit once before. And then we have positive, and this is, what kind of wire is this? 10 gauge. That should allow us to do a bit of current. Good luck with the what? Sonderos? What are those? There. So we should have a good connection here. Let's try it with a 5 amp fuse first. My headphones. Oh, these are like 6 years old. Yeah, the leather strap fails. I know. And these are from HE350s from the Mass Drop. But yeah, the leather isn't great. No, I don't daily them. No. Didn't I have a 5 amp fuse baggie here? Yes, but they're out. Uh-oh. Then it should be these. Well, the leather peeled off, but it still works. I mean, Kitty is here making noise. So let's try and get this all on screen. Once I put the fuse in, we should see voltage. There. Okay, good. Let's unlock the phone. Yeah, she'd like to eat them, or he'd like to eat them actually. It's a he, so I'm just gonna ignore him, then he should go away. Okay, let's go to 4 amps. Oh, it's actually not working. Why is it not working? Aw, it was working so great before. Let's try and reopen the streaming app. Trail period, yeah, maybe. I don't want to rate you 5 stars. There. Okay, let's try and reconnect that. Ah, okay. Might actually be that I need to buy the Pro version. But this one actually had some nice, because I can do 1080p 30, which is pretty good. Oh, I can do 60 even. Whoa! And then we've got 16 kilobit or megabit. That's good. Huh. I guess I should just turn audio off. None. Yes. Okay, I need to reconnect. Yeah. Okay, let's go to this guy. Yeah, I just wanted to experiment with the casting, because I think especially if we're doing it like this, it has some added benefit. There's a bit of delay there though, but you know. Okay, so let's do 4 amps. And that will heat up the fuse, of course. That's fine. Oh, there's a lot of delay now. Okay, maybe I should do less delay on this side. Okay. So, a 5 amp fuse with 4 amps going through it makes it 50 degrees C. Now, I've been doing some testing with these off-screen too, and there's a reason why we're soldering some directly to the board and some in a fuse holder. Because that's one of the tests I want to do first. This one stays around 51 degrees, right? Yeah, okay. Let's turn that off. And now we're going to move those terminals, or those connections, to the brand name, or the little fuse holder right beneath it. And there's the same fuse in there, so brand X fuse in there. But I want to see if that changes anything in regards to temperature. Hey there, Scott. Later. Okay. Oh, well, you can't actually see the tester now. Well, I guess the thermals are more interesting. So now we do the same test, but then with the different fuse holder. Oh, that's interesting. So this is the same brand fuse, just a different holder. Yeah, it looks to be 10 degrees colder, so in theory there's less resistance. I don't know how long we tested the other one, but by this time I believe it already was at 50C. Well, we soldered these on exactly the same, so... Yeah, I don't have a resistance measurement that is accurate enough to find this without applying the load. Okay, so now, let's call it. This one is 10 degrees colder than the other one. So now let's get the fuse from the top one and put it in the bottom one. You know, to just, I don't know. So this is the top fuse. And this is the bottom fuse. And now let's just switch them around. Because this isn't a brand fuse. No, this is brand X fuse. And this is brand X fuse. Okay, so now we switched just the fuses around. Okay, so let's see how warm it gets now. Yeah, because all these fuses, they're going to have slight differences. I think this is going to stay 41-ish. The price difference for the sockets is about 3 to 4 times as much. And for the fuses, I believe it's about the same. Yeah, so it wasn't the fuse. I think it's the socket. But now we'll switch back to the other socket and see what happens. Because these rows here, I implemented exactly the same. They're 100% identical, except for the type of diode they accept, but there's no diode there, so that doesn't matter. Okay, calling it. Now let's move the connection back. Well, yeah, okay, we can do that on, you know, to verify if those results are consistent with multiple samples. It could be, yeah. So then we have the second board, which we will also test and then see if that makes a difference. Okay, so now we're back on the top slot. Yeah, it immediately becomes hotter. It's already at 46. Yep, it's above 50 now. $54. So that's easily 10°C warmer. So, although that's not a problem temperature, it does mean there's more resistance, and thus more power loss. And you know, I like building nice, good products instead of crappy ones. So, you know, that could mean the difference between using a different brand. Okay, well, that's pretty clear, right? Okay, so now let's disconnect this board completely, because we basically soldered the same thing on the other board, and let's verify the results on that board. Yeah, the fuse holder from brand X. This is actually from a different brand, but I believe it's the same thing. Seems to be performing somewhat worse, at least. And I know these terminals very well, and these have my custom footprints and stuff like that. So those are not going to add a lot of resistance. So that's not a problem either. There. Okay. Tester is still the same. Go. So in theory, the top one is brand X, and the bottom one is the little fuse. There is a slight difference in that the little fuse seems to have more resistance for the fuse coming out. We're at 44, 45. 46. This one seems to be doing a little bit better. What crimping tool I use? I use this one. One of these. You can get them on AliExpress pretty easily, and they're linked in my tools and equipment page on my website. If you go to Quinled.info, scroll down, there's a tools and equipment page, and that links everything you need to know, including the fork terminals and stuff like that. So if given a little bit of time, we're now at 49-ish. 50. We're still at 4 amps. Thanks, Philip. Okay, well, this is around 50C, I'd say, right? Okay. Oh, yeah, I mainly use AliExpress tools. They've been serving me fine. And I don't do like 1,000 crimps a day, so I mean... I also, the crimps themselves, the fork crimps, they're also from AliExpress. The cable is from AliExpress. Yeah. And as you can see in the thermal images, if they would heat up, you would actually see. So... Well, these are all brand X fuses. The fuses are all the same. We're only testing a different holder. Okay? Keep that in mind. I believe we put the same fuse in here, so let's go. We'll test a different fuse also from little fuse or brand X. But currently we're only testing the holders. It's all brand X fuses. Yes, Anders, that's correct. Well, this one's a little bit higher. And I mean, if we look at the cable connection, it doesn't even show up. Yeah, no problem there. Oh, this one is actually creeping up too. I believe this is the better solder job, actually. Looks like this one is more around 45, while the other one went to about 50. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, AliExpress delivery has been great. Okay, so the brand holder, the little fuse holder, is still a little bit better than the brand X one. So now let's replace the fuse for a little fuse. Little fuse? Yes. See if that makes a difference. I need this one. So I'll use the bottom holder. Just verifying this wasn't a little fuse. No, this was a brand X one. There, you can see it. Oh, you can't see it. Okay. Okay. So now there's a genuine little fuse in there. But also 5 amp. Just you know, so you know, we're testing with 4 amps. Interesting. Okay, it's going up, it's going up. In theory, these have the same resistance, so... Well, we're talking 41.5 versus 45. I mean, that's not... It's a difference, but it's not too big a difference. Maybe, yeah. Okay, so this one sticks around 41. Now we're going to do something interesting. We have the same 5 amp little fuse here in the socket and here soldered down. So we're going to test the soldered down version. Oh wait, this is the board I did a boo-boo. So I guess we need to remove the boo-boo first. Yeah. Let me take that fuse off real quick. The 6.31 here in the middle. There we go. Oh wow. Black Sud came out. Didn't like that. There. Black Sud is gone. Of course, now the board is warm. Yep. Oh no! The time limit for the free version has been reached. I didn't know it had one. I'll buy the Pro app later, so now we're just going to restart the app. It's a good test though. I mean, it seems, what? Start now. It seems pretty stable. Yeah, it's going down. It's going down. Okay, let's turn the power on. Let's wait a little bit more. There, that should do it. Okay, well over here it's pretty cool down, so that's fine. So go 4 amps. Oh, interesting. It's getting about the same temperature. I wouldn't have expected that. Wait, the image on the stream is way behind. Hold on. The streaming app is failing. Hold on. Maybe it doesn't like 60 FPS. You don't really need 60 FPS, huh? Yeah, well, in previous testing I already did. I did see a lot lower temperatures when not using a fuse socket. But currently it's only like 3 to 4 degrees lower. And this is a genuine little fuse. Later we'll look at the brand X one. Oh no, okay, it's a lot lower. It's now at 36, 37. Yeah, the board was still a bit warmer, yeah. So it's not really fair. Okay, so let's look at the other board where we have a brand X1 soldered on. And then we'll look at stressing these fuses and see when they pop. Okay, other board. Okay. Start the test. Let's give it a little bit. I can actually see that the voltage on my tester unit is slightly higher. So in theory that means less losses. But yeah, this one is a lot cooler. Well, we also have some. Oh, this is a 7 amp, not a 10 amp. Oh no, this is a brand X one. This is a brand X fuse. On the other board is a little fuse, but that board was maybe hotter, so that wasn't really fair. So now we've got like 35-ish when soldered on the board, 41-ish when in the little fuse holder, and 50-ish when in the brand X holder. Okay, so now let's do some fun stuff. I know this is pretty boring, so I mean, this is mostly the testing I do on my own to try and figure out, you know, what we should use and what works well and what doesn't. And so let's connect it to the better fuse holder, at least that's how it seems so far. There. And there is a brand X fuse in there. Just give it some juice. You can see it slowly warming up. Yeah, having the fuse in a socket really adds some resistance, because I can see the voltage being slightly lower. It's like 11.921 instead of 11.931. But we want to see how well this fuse does, so let's go to 5 amps. Yeah, you can immediately see the temperature increasing. Okay. Well, let's go to 6, and let's see when it pops. I don't think it will with 6 though. According to the datasheet, around 7 amp-ish, it'll start popping in like 10 or 15 seconds. But let's see with 6 amps how warm it gets. Looks like 65-ish. Okay, let's go to 7 amps. Okay, it's at 83 degrees, 84. But that's expected. These fuses have a curve, and if you hit them like with 20 or 30 amps like we did with the short circuit, they'll pop in like 0. Whatever milliseconds. But if you only slightly exceed their rated current, it'll take like 5 minutes or whatever. So yeah, with 7 amps it's on the edge, I think. If we go to 8, it'll pop pretty quickly. You can see the traces heating up. But it's not heating up because of the current, but because of the fuse basically dumping the heat into that trace. So let's go to 9 or 8 amps, sorry. Oh, it's heating up a lot now. We might have a problem on these samples, actually. I used 138 degree solder paste instead of the normal 300 something degree stuff. We might be approaching that at some point.
Salty smell in my nose. Close my eyes and let it lift me up. Heavy clouds are moving.
Did I happen to get a slow blow fuse? I don't think so. So, Geo XTR, I'm working on the AN Penta Mini. Float away fuse holder, exactly. The AN Penta Mini, and there's some roadblocks we discovered with the production batch which has been produced, which we're trying to solve, and then that will be released. I know it's just right on the edge of popping, but it doesn't want to go. It could be that this is a slow blow fuse, but I don't think so. Okay, let's go to 9 amps. Yeah, that's a bit hot. My thermal camera is like, nope, that's too high. I don't know what's going on. Is it actually desoldering itself? Because it's the fuse itself that's that warm and the holder, but not the solder, I'd say. But I can poke it. No, it's still stuck to the board. Oh, temperature's going down. So this was at 9 amps, and then it survives like 10-15 seconds, and then it pops. Yep, now it's dead. Okay. Bubba fuse. It's also instantly cooled down. I can instantly touch it, no problem. Oh no, I locked the phone. No, fuse holder is fine. This was the brand fuse holder. Let's try the same with the brand X one. Okay. Let's, I don't know, start with 8 amps. See how that goes. There's some residual heat from the other one, but... But this one might actually pop sooner, because it gets warmer. Yeah, it's gone. Okay. Interesting. Because we were only at 8 amps, not at 9, like on the other one. So now I wonder, with this fuse, if I put it in the bottom one again and set it to 8 amps, if it does the same or if it takes longer. There. How do you guys feel about the replaceability of these fuses? Is this something you could use? Would you mind having this in a product? So many dead fuses, yes. Oh. Oh no, stop. The test was still going. Okay. Go. Interesting. So the little fuse holder, because it has less resistance, the fuse gets less warm, and thus it pops slower. Right? Oh, it popped. Yep, it's gone. Doesn't it matter that the top fuse holder isn't having any PCB plus copper connected or not to get rid of the heat? No, they have about the same amount of copper available to it, because there's no copper here. This is blank PCB, except on the bottom, but then there's, you know, everywhere. So these would be, I'd consider these equally. Yeah, I've looked into those, Arnold. You'll be paying for those. And then, especially if you want 60 volt support, which I want, you'll be paying a lot for those. I'm thinking about what I want to test. Yeah, so on some boards I'd be paying like $30 just for those. And then I still need to produce the board and all the electronics, etc. And I wanted to price the board $30. So that's yeah, I get the convenience, but that's more for products that can cost a few $100. Let's try a 10 amp fuse. And I mean, these fuses should, in theory, never pop. If you use the board normally, and no disaster happens, they should never pop. So, I mean, yeah. In theory, 90+% of the users should never have to replace the fuse. So then I don't know about using a solution that's very expensive. I mean, I want to have the feature, so you know it's protected. But, yeah, I'm not sure that feature is worth that much. Because even just on the AN Mini, it would probably raise the price $10. So, I mean, I can't imagine that's worth it. Okay, our IR is back. We are now still on the bottom fuse holder, but with a 10 amp fuse. And we're set to 8 amps. So let's go to 10 amps. There. In theory, this fuse has less resistance, so it shouldn't get that much hotter. Yeah. Now we do see the traces and stuff like that heat up a little bit. I mean, it's like a degree or two, but that's fine. Do we see any heat on the bottom? Oh yeah, I wonder where the fuse holder is. Yeah, okay. So this is with 10 amps running through a 10 amp fuse. It's a brand X fuse in the little fuse holder. That's pretty okay. So let's go to, how much can I do actually? 13 amps? Yeah, I can do 13 amps. I don't think we'll be able to pop this fuse actually. Because my tester, I don't think it will go higher. Oh, it can go higher. It can go 15 amps, okay. Oh, no, overload. Okay, 15 amps. Yeah, I can do 15 amps. How are the fuses held in place? Friction. We're at 155, 156, 157. Well, and I didn't mean that 10% segment is the only segment that wanted the fuses, but that actually blew them, basically. 90% plus of the people using the boards don't actually have to ever replace the fuse. But I fully agree. I basically only want to release boards with fuses on there, so... What about a vibration shake test? That's actually pretty good. Oh, we're above 170 degrees. But awesome to hear that, Jacob. Yeah, I wonder if this fuse will pop. I don't actually know. I can't put more load on it. Then I have to connect two testers. Yeah, I refuses to release boards without fuses. Exactly. Yeah, I think 15 amps on a 10 amp fuse will pop it eventually, but that could be a while. Let's see if the fuse holder became fluid already. Nope. No, that's still pretty well stuck. Well, I can go... I can go into a different mode. There. It's 199 degrees. Oh, there's a little fire icon now. Okay, Jacob, good to know. Maybe I can do like half an amp more, I don't know. Yeah, we're at 178 watts now. My tester can only do 180. Oh, there he goes. Yep, we popped it. Okay. Let's test the 10 amp fuse in the other holder. Hey, it's Fat Daddy G87 there. Okay, let's start with 10 amps. I'd say that immediately heats up way more than the other one did. Yeah. The other one never reached 100 degrees with 10 amps. Wow, okay. That's a big difference in socket. What the? Okay. So let's go to 12, I don't know. These are still brand X fuses, just different sockets. Okay, let's go to 15. I'm betting it'll pop pretty quickly, actually. Sure, yeah, in theory you want to prevent heat, or I generally want to at least. It's holding out longer than I would have thought. $15.5 amps. Okay. Don't point your thermal camera at a fire. What fire? There's no fire here. Interesting. I would have thought it would have popped already, because it initially rose in temperature much faster than in the other socket. Oh, wait a minute. It's actually smoking. Is it fluid? No, it's not fluid. Or yeah. The socket has come off. Can I solder it back using just the fuse? So, okay, let's turn off the load. There. Yes, I soldered it back using just the heat of the fuse. Okay, so that didn't happen on the little fuse socket. So I wonder if I hit it with 15.5 amps instantly, what it does. Oh, okay, it doesn't like that. My, the thermal stream is again behind, it seems. Oh, the size of the board is like 95 millimeters by 95 millimeters, so almost 10 by 10 centimeters. Yeah, that's correct, Dutch Towers. Yeah, so the smoke was just flux, probably evaporating. Funnily enough, after desoldering it and soldering it back on using just the fuse holder power itself, it's now cooler. Okay, so it's hit 170 again. Now I wonder if we use... Yeah, those pads probably very happy right now. I want to do one last test and then I think we'll call it a day. I want to desolder some fuses and solder a new one on. Yeah, okay. So I want to take this board, I want to take this fuse off, and then I want to put a 10 amp fuse on here. Because there's already a little fuse on here. So we'll add a brand X fuse, and then we can test both of those and see if there's any difference. So I need tweezers. I'll put that one there. Oh, you still need a secret, hey. Haven't thought of one. Let me think. So let's try and get this soldered onto there. Okay, can take this one off. Oh no, it's still... It wasn't cooled off yet. Okay, I think. Hey there, Clanius. Heat up the other fuse to solder. Yeah. Okay, let's get this cooled down. Okay, this needs to cool down for a little bit. So I'm gonna have a drink. A secret, hey? I guess the secret is that I'm working on maybe integrating this type of fuses and fuse holders. Is that stream still very far behind? No, it's not. Okay. What was mentioned a few times in the stream? That I'd have a secret? We need a better secret. I don't know. I don't have one, Philip. I'm all out of secrets. Do you know of one that I've already shared in the Quinled.info? Oh, right. We were going to do a drop test, huh? So there's two fuses here in these sockets. And these are soldered on. Right? So socket fuses. Soldered on. Brand fuse with brand socket. X socket with X fuse. Okay. Okay. Yep, still good. I guess that helps in cooling too, huh? Okay. Right up next to the camera. Oh, okay, well. Okay, let's remove the cork pad. Let's do it upside down. Nope. Oh, oh, oh. Don't hit the keyboard. And we're still good. Yep. Let's drop it a few times like this. So, with the fuses pointing down. Okay, I'll throw it a bit. Oh, it bounces. Okay. Let's see how that looks. Really? You can't focus on that? Okay. I would say they stay put pretty well. Yeah, they clamp in there pretty well. I can't push them down more than they already were, so that's good. Now let's see if that cooled down the board. The plastic holders are still a little bit hot. But the board itself is 34, 32. Yeah, that should be fine. Is the backside still warm? No. Okay, this stream lags a bit too much. Maybe we need to go to 720p. Yeah. Maybe we need to restart because ads. Video 720p, and let's go to I don't know, slightly lower bitrate. There. Yes. You can do it. Okay. Okay. I mean, the thermal camera image is no 1080p anyway, so I mean... Okay, well, the board pretty much cooled down. Or cool down enough, I'd say. Okay, let's connect the wires, and then let's do let's do an 11 amp test for 1 minute on each of those fuses and see if there's a difference. Okay, for this one it doesn't matter. Because we have a soldered on brand X and we have a soldered on little fuse. And both are 10 amp rated. So let's do 11 amps. So they will get nice and hot. And let's see if there's a big difference between them. Okay. Okay, let's go. 11 amps. Oh wait, I need to turn on the power. Okay. Go. So this is brand X. Oh yeah, the 720p stream at a lower bitrate seems a lot better. That's amazing that with 11 amps it only heats up that much. That's a lot better than the socket did. Oh wait, I didn't time this at all. Well, it's 23:59 now, so let's go until 0000. You sure this is a 10 amp one? Let me check. Yes, 10 amp. So soldering it on lowers resistance a lot versus even the better socket. Let's check on the back. It's also 43 degrees on the back. You can clearly see this track here going like that. Yeah, and we're doing 11 amps. 129 watts. So there is some merit into soldering these onto the board, because they'll get a lot less hot. Okay, let's finish the 11 amp test. Let's go to 15. There you can see the tracks warming up. Yeah, I'm also seeing a lot lower resistance on the tester here. Wow, we're only hitting 73 degrees. Before we were at like 170 plus with 15 amps. So that's a 100-degree difference by not using a fuse holder. I mean, that's substantial, right? I mean, that is a big difference. And we tried both the holders, the little fuse and the brand X one. It's like it's not like it didn't work in the holder, it just generated a lot more heat. Well, we'll test the little fuse 10 amp that's below it in a minute. No, I don't think it's accurate enough. I should have used the tester values though, because if you look at the tester, it says it gives a very nice resistance value there. But I did look at the voltages. But yeah, this shows resistance of what it's currently measuring. So that would have been interesting, but yeah. I mean, the temperature difference, we're doing 15 amps, just like the tests we were just doing. The temperature difference is quite a lot. It's 100 degrees at least. And this is a fuse from the same bag as that one. Okay, I'm calling it. Sure, I think it's a twofold there, Matteo. For one, it has less resistance because there's no socket in between. And the second is probably because there's no socket in between, it can dump its heat better into the PCB. No, I think it will blow. That's not a problem. I mean, in the worst socket, we saw the socket desolder itself, while in the little fuse socket it blew. So I don't think that's a problem like that, Philip. But that's why I use these terminals when I can. Even doing 15 amps, you can see there's basically almost no resistance using these terminals and fork crimps. It's a really great connection. And the terminals aren't that expensive, so that's why I like using them. Okay, I think the board cooled down pretty much. Wow, the ground heated up. Okay. Yeah, but in theory, they will still pop at the same amount of amps, although the hotter they get, you have to derate the fuse. But that's mostly meant more for ambient than the fuse itself. Okay, so let's go to 11 amps. Go. So this is the little fuse, 10 amp fuse. Well, it's about the same, I'd say. Okay, I guess that's our 1 minute or something like that mark. 55C is about the same as the other one. Let's go to 15 amps. Yeah, that makes the temperature rise. I don't remember exactly what resistance we got on the other one, but I believe it was also the 0.772-ish. So about the same. But I'll do some retesting with resistance with the different fuse sockets, different fuses, etc. Let's check on the back. Yeah, that warms up the board pretty nicely. True, Philip, that would be an interesting test, but we're currently doing that. This one's now 85 degrees, let's say. No. In the socket, the one socket desoldered itself, socket X, and in the little fuse it popped with 15.6 amps. So I got a little bit more than this. I can give it 15 point, let's see. Yeah, 180 watts, 15.6 amps. But I mean, it's a 10 amp fuse, so it's expected to last like a few minutes to half an hour running 50% above its load. That is in the datasheet. That's okay according to the datasheet. So my little tester is getting pretty toasty. Yeah, yeah. Overall, I'm not disappointed with what we've seen. They will certainly protect you. I mean, that's the main part. Yeah, but having it soldered on, and we're currently at 15.6 amps, it's 0.10 amp higher than I used on the sockets. The temperature is 100 degrees C lower, so there's definitely less resistance there with having it soldered on instead of having it in a socket. So I'll need to see if I can incorporate that into my products, because what I've been thinking about is having one pre-soldered on the board and then an empty socket right next to it. So normally, when you don't pop the fuse, you'll be running with the soldered one and everything will remain nice and cool. But if you pop one of the channels, and say you have 6 channels in there with 6 fuses, you can just put a fuse in the socket for that channel, and the rest will still run cooler. Yeah, less resistance, so it gets less warm, and then the heat gets soaked away better. Yeah, that's good. That means also during normal operation everything will run cooler, and you'll have less voltage drop and thus better efficiency. In theory, it could add like 10% longer to blow or something like that. If you apply a current that exceeds its value by a large margin, it'll blow regardless what you do. I mean, let's try it. Okay, let's disconnect this. With a Quin X? I don't know. What's a Quin X? But I mean, I could deliver spares and have a shopping link for where you can buy extra if you want. My tester takes a while to cool down now. Okay, so let's add this to ground. The new secret, Quin X. Nice. And what would Quin X do? Well, I am trying to do make everything new 48 volt compatible, that's for sure. So that is part of why we're doing this. Okay, so everything is warmed up because of the testing we just did. And we can now blow both fuses. So let's see which generates more sparks. Brand X or little fuse. So we'll start with brand X, and you can see the fuse socket there, and in theory you can see maybe you might actually be able to see it light up on camera. So let's see, if I put it like this, we can see it, and we can see the sparks, and we can see the fuse. Okay, go. Oh, okay. Well, that was not so interesting. It blew. Okay, let's try it on the little fuse. Okay. Yeah. That was it. Yeah, so even though these are soldered on and not in a socket, if you actually make a short circuit, they'll blow instantly. No problem. And that's really what they're for. I mean, over current protection, yes, if you exceed it by a large margin. But they're really to protect your wires and everything involved, right? And we've seen that they'll still do that. We've seen that with a 5 amp fuse. Okay, we actually have a soldered down 5 amp fuse on here. Let's see if it still pops at like 8 or 9 amps. And then we'll call it. Then we'll call it for today. I mean, all the short circuit testing has gone great. Whatever short we created, it pops. Instantly. So we have a brand X soldered on 5 amp fuse on here. What? My microphone did my microphone disconnect? Hope not. Hello? Am I still here? Hello? Okay. Let's restart the thermal app. Hold on, what? Okay, there we go. I'm going to assume I'm still here. You guys can hear me. I'll wait a little bit. Well, we'll put 5 amps on it. Everyone seems to sleep. Okay. Can still hear you. Okay, good. Okay, so with 5 amps, it gets 40 degrees. That's fine. Remember, the infused in-socket testing we did was with 4 amps, not 5. Okay, so let's go to 7.5. That is a 50% exceeding his rating. Only sleep type, yeah. That's okay, I often watch streams while doing some other stuff, so. Okay, let's go to 9 amps. I believe if 9 amps, they both popped in the socket after a little bit. Yeah, exactly, Philip. Is it glowing on the board? No. It's discoloring a little bit though. Oh wow. I'm not sure I can show you that. It's starting to bubble and discolor a little bit. I'm gonna try and show you without taking the thermal camera. Oh, no, we're too late. It popped. Yeah, it popped. Okay. So, yeah, even though it's like a lot cooler, if you exceed the rated value by enough, it'll pop eventually. And maybe if it was like 160 degrees, it would have popped slightly sooner. But it's not that much of a difference. Not safe for work electronics abuse. Yeah. Okay, interesting. We could... It's addicting, popping fuses. I don't know. Maybe it's a new addiction. There's a 7 amp fuse there. Let's see how much that takes. In theory, we should be able to pop that with the load we have. There. Okay, let's go 10 amps. Oh no, I turned my phone off. Yeah, the lag is a lot better now. Okay, 10 amps, go. So this is a little fuse socket with a genuine little fuse 7 amp fuse. We're doing 10 amps. We've already reached 100 degrees. Let's go to 12 amps. Oh, it popped. Okay. Okay, well that one's a goner. Okay. So yeah, I don't have any conclusions yet right now, but that was for sure interesting testing. I'd say for protection purposes, so for short circuits and stuff like that, these have performed admirably. Certainly not like the Chinese fuses we've tested before, that if you have a 5 amp fuse, you can short it with 20 amp and it still doesn't blow. And from what I can see, even the brand X ones, they adhere to the datasheet. I think the biggest difference we saw is that the fuses in a socket will get warmer than soldered to the PCB, especially with a lot of current. There's a big difference there. And it seems the little fuse sockets are a little bit better than brand X. No, these fuses, there's no sign whatsoever that they've popped. Sorry. Oh yeah, Class T fuses for like solar stuff. Ouch. Yeah, these you will need to beep. That is correct. We can do that real quick, just for fun. Let's see. Continuity. So, I believe these are still working. No, these are broken. Hold on. Do we have any working fuses left? Oh yeah, okay. So this one is not broken. This one is broken. This one is broken. This is just a holder. This is a holder. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, these fuses don't have an indication if they're blown or not, but on some of the boards, like the Dig Octa series and the Diff Advanced series and stuff like that, I will have a broken fuse indicator light, which will tell you if the fuse is broken or not. So it'll depend on the board if they'll have that, but yeah. Okay, well, that's given me a lot of food for thought, and I think I'm going to proceed with these fuses. They're still relatively easy to get. You can easily get a 5, 10, or 50 pack from AliExpress for a few bucks. Yeah, indicator light for this type of fuses is more important than for the other type of fuses, for sure, yeah. But that will not always be possible. For instance, the upcoming analog boards, I'd have a hard time integrating that. Yeah, I pay off the authorities with LEDs. Well, that was cool. Yeah, it might be a bit boring stream in a sense, but you know, it's good testing. And if you're interested in the subject, this type of fuse, if you want to use that on a PCB, I'd say they're pretty good. Cool. Okay, well, I'm not going to drag it out a lot. I don't really have any other secret today. So we'll see what we do next week. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll catch you guys in the video Discord or in the comments or, yeah, on the live stream. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.